Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi! My name is Rose Wright, and I write and narrate Miraculous Ladybug fan fiction. Thank you to cat-saturn on Tumblr for their beautiful artwork. If you enjoy my content, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. That would help me out a ton. If you've missed the previous parts of this series, I will link them in the description box below. Now then, please enjoy Fashion Forward, Part 4. Adrien's coming? To Paris? Right now? No. No, Marinette wasn't ready! There was so much to do. The dress wasn't ready. She plopped down at her sewing machine, moving fabric through it carefully but quickly, then caught a glimpse of her pajama pants. She shot up. I can't meet Adrien like this, she thought frantically. She briskly ran back to the kitchen and sifted through the bags Chloe brought. She found the pink baby doll dress and held it up to her. Through this, Marinette tripped over the legs of the kitchen chairs, running into the sharp edge of the acrylic table, knocking over the centerpiece. She scrambled, trying to collect the contents of the bowl, but she had made a huge mess. Chloe slammed her Cosmo magazine down on her thighs. Marinette Dupin Shang, what on earth are you doing? Can't you see I'm trying to read? Well, actually, I've been nominated for the Best Dressed list for the 5th time in a row, and I wanted to laugh at Lila, who was voted Worst Dressed. It's not surprising. She is utterly ridiculous. She seemed oblivious to Marinette's struggles. Marinette found her way back to her feet, putting everything back on the table, cheeks red. Oh, sorry, Chloe. I guess I'm just a bit scatterbrained and nervous. Chloe didn't wait long to go back to reading her magazine. Marinette stared at her for a moment before Chloe placed the magazine on the edge of the couch, crossing her arms, appearing uninterested. She sighed. Fine, what's wrong? Oh, nothing's wrong exactly, it's just Adrien's coming to Paris, Marinette blurted out. Chloe's eyes lit up. She idolized him. She was probably his biggest fan. Pictures of Adrien lined her workspace, and they were in her apartment, surrounding her bed with little twinkly lights, too. Excuse me? Adrien's coming? Why didn't you tell me sooner? I've got to go fix my makeup. Oh, and my hair! She pulled the scrunchie off her wrist and threw her silky blonde hair up in her signature ponytail. Chloe walked quickly to make herself presentable. Adrien won't be here for another 5 hours, Marinette yelled after Chloe, but her blonde friend had already run off. Okay. Well, at least the apartment is clean, but I, on the other hand, look like a mess. A shower would do me some good, Marinette muttered to herself, a habit she picked up that helped her think better. She took her phone out of her bra, albeit not a great place for it, but her pajama pants didn't have any pockets. She opened the DM again, reading it over for probably the 5th time. Adrien was coming, and he'd be here soon. Oh, she completely forgot to message him back. Yeah, he wouldn't get it now, but it'd be helpful to have her address for when he landed. Hi, Adrien. Can't wait to meet you. She thought for a second. Would it be more polite if she greeted him at the airport? Maybe at baggage claim? I'll meet you at the airport. See you soon. Okay, no worries. Yeah, she'd meet him. If she was his host, it'd be rude not to. Oh, he'd be staying at her house. In her guest room? She hadn't thought of that. Marinette clasped her hands around her face, smushing her cheeks. Okay, Marinette, don't panic. Shower, hair, makeup, dress. It's simple. One baby step at a time. He's a colleague. Everything will be fine, right? Right. All clean, with stomach doing pirouettes, Marinette climbed into her rose gold Renault to meet Adrien at the airport. She parked, paying an obnoxious parking fee, then stood at baggage claim and waited. She hung around, hoping she'd recognize him. She twisted the hem of her dress in her hands, knuckles turning white. She walked around, looking lost until... Oof! Marinette tripped and fell to her knees, the contents of her purse spilling out. I'm so sorry, miss. Let me help you. A boy knelt down beside her to get some of her things. They both reached for her purse at the same time, hands brushing. Sorry, and thank you. She took the makeup items from him, shoving them in her purse. He held out a hand to help her up. She hesitated before taking it. Huh. Soft hands. Probably softer than hers. Her hands were usually calloused and covered in band-aids from her sewing projects. Marinette smoothed her dress, hoisting her purse onto her shoulders. I'm so sorry again. Thank you for your help. She finally met his gaze, looking up at this man. He was about a foot taller than her, shaggy blonde hair, messy, probably from sleeping on the long flight. Green eyes crinkled as he smiled down at her. You're Adrien. Adrien Agreste? Yes, I am. And you are? He looked amused. Marinette didn't know why. He was world famous. People probably recognized him wherever he went. Marinette tucked a strand of hair behind her ears before speaking, attempting to keep her voice even. She offered a hand to shake his. Hello, Adrien. I'm Marinette. Nice to meet you. Thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, stay miraculous.